Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this training. So, in this training today, I'm going to be explaining to us how to use this software, this trade manager software, to manage your trade when trading on any binary option platform out there. Okay, so I'm going to explain this in detail. I want to say a special thank you to Mark, who is the developer of this particular software. This is a Google app software and it is very incredible. So I'm going to be explaining to us this interface, and then after explaining the interface, I'm going to be starting a 30-day trading challenge using this trade manager. Okay, so I want to see if this trade manager can help me grow my account in the next 30 days. How far can we go using the advice, the settings, and everything that this platform, this software is going to be recommending to us. So if you want to get access to this, do not forget you can reach out to us and I will connect you to the developer of it so that you can get access to it. If you also want to trade with a community, learn along with us, you can join our community, which our link to the community will be in the comment section or in the video description. Thank you so much and welcome to DochainTrade. Okay, so this particular software is not a trading robot. Okay, it's not a trading robot. It's not a robot that automatically plays trade for you. So this is like your Cambridge financial advisor and your personal trade assistant. I'll just put it that way. So see this particular software as a software that is designed to help you manage your trade. Managing your trade in every aspect, managing your losses, your wins, and helping you to grow your account, helping you to meet your daily targets, and also to keep you in check so that you don't overtrade. So I'm going to explain how all of these things work. So the first thing we have here, let's start from the left hand side here. So the first we have here is the number. So this signifies the number of trades, all right, that you want to take. You can take as many trades as possible. Now the second is the result of your trade, which I'm going to be showing us how to do this, and we're going to see it live. So the second column here talks about the results, and the third column is your trade amount. You need to know how much you are required to invest in each trade. This particular software is going to give you the ideal, the right trade size that you should enter per each trade based on your total capital. The next column here is for the return that you are to make, and the last column here is your current balance. Now, if you come to the calculation here, this is where all the juice happens. Okay, here is where you get to configure your setup based on what you want. Okay, so here with the first here we have is the initial capital. So this just as it entails, this is talking about how much you have your trading platform. It can be binary, it can be pocket option, it can be quotex, it can be IQ trade, IQ option. Okay, so any depending on whatever platform you choose, binary option platform you choose to trade with, whatever is your starting capital, that is what you put in here. It is fully editable. You can double click, set the price as you want. Then the second column here that we have is the total trade. Now this is the total amount of trade you want to engaging in a period of time. So for me, I'm going to show you this because I'm going to explain this further because this is highly customizable. Okay, But the truth is, the higher the number, okay, the higher the amount of money that will be required for you to start with. You can see here the minimum starting capital I have to have on this balance is $330. Okay, so well, let me explain this. Okay, now this talks about the total trade you want to take, number of trade you want to take. Then this place which says win trade means out of this 8 trade that as I selected here, how many winning trade do I want to get or have out of these 8? I selected one. So what I'm basically saying here is that at worst case scenario, all right, if I'm to take 8 consecutive trades, one should at least be a winning trade. And what it's going to do now is that it's going to calculate everything and structure it in a way that at any point that I encounter a winning trade, I will be able to recover everything I have lost before I got that win. Okay, so that is what this is going to do. Why this talks about the payout is the amount that the platform you are trading with is going to be paying you out. Okay, then you can choose your currency if you want to trade in US dollar, if you want to trade in your own currency, your country's currency. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, so I can decide to use Naira. I can decide to use South African rand and Canadian dollar or Australian dollar, Europe. So whichever one, it's quite extensive. Okay, so that is for the calculation. Then the next section we have here is for our session target. So what is session? Session simply means your specified trading time. Okay, so if you start, each section now comprises of 8 trade. Let me make it clear. So each trading session comprises of 8 trade, and out of that 8 trade, I want to win one. So it gives me the statistics of everything that is going to be here, all right, based on what I have selected. Then we come over to the daily goal. All right, this side we have the new session. This is what, once you complete a session, you add it here and it will tell you, okay, that this is it. Now the second button here is if you want to activate that your session should be logged, so it will log your session. You can see these are my previous sessions that I have done, and you can see it's been logged. Okay, then we have this CB is for you to copy the balance. So what this CB simply means is, as you are taking your trade, after every win, okay, it should copy the win and your balance and update it. Okay, so this is the session counter, which you can either increase it or decrease it. But once you finish a particular session, it automatically do what? Increases by itself. Okay, then we'll come down to the daily goals. So here is where you set a daily target for yourself, what you want to do based on your account. So you can see here, I set it in this way that my profit target for a day is 2%. And then my daily goal should be in percent. Since my profit target is 2, then here is where you are going to select if you want it to be in dollar or in percentage. So I said I want it to be in percent. Then the next session is where it will tell me the total amount of sessions that it will take for me to achieve my 2% of the account. Okay, why this place talks about what will be the total gain in my account, which obviously is going to be 2%, and here will be the final capital that is going to be. Okay, then if you scroll down here, these are other options you can enable. Okay, so these options, in fact, I leave everything enabled. Why? Because I want to be alerted when I get to 20% loss on my account. And these other ones, these are basically alerts so that you will be on the known. Okay, so that is basically it, and that is what this does. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to take a trade now to show us how this works. Okay, so if, as you can see, let me go to my, you can see my balance. This is my balance. So we are going to be trading using a demo account. Okay, so this is $520 demo accounts. Okay, now demo accounts, demo trading and real trading, they are the same. The only thing is the same chart, the same price movement. The only thing is that you are not risking your own money when you are demo trading. All right, so there is not much of emotion. But if you want to train yourself and test out new softwares and programs, you always want to start it with your demo accounts. Okay, so I'm just going to take a trade so we can see how this work. I don't want this video to be long. All right, so we're at 11 minutes. So we have 520.16. So we adjust it 16 so that it can give us the, all right, so it gives us that we should trade with 1.16, 1.58. So we'll go over here, go to our set it at 1.8. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is you must have your strategy. This trade manager here will not give you a strategy. You must have your strategy that you want to use and trade. And my advice is look for a very good strategy that can guarantee you a win at least out of every 4 trades you take. All right, that can guarantee you a win out of every 4 trade you take. At maximum it should not exceed 6 trade before you hit a profit. All right, so in this case, let me just take a look at what and I want to trade here. So let's go to US Japanese yen. So looking at this, okay, let's go for, this is the time frame we want, so we want it to be in 3 minutes, and we're going to take a buy here. Take a buy. So let's go back here. Let me explain. Now let's imagine that this particular trade I entered is a loss. So I lost the trade. What I'm going to do is I'll come down here on this drop down menu. I'll click on loss. I'll select L, which stands for loss. So once I select L, it will minus that from the total capital, and it will generate a new trade amount that I should trade with. All right, so that is how it work. And if I, let's imagine I lose this one also, if I select L, it will generate the third trade. Now each trade amount it generates, all right, whichever one you wins will recover everything you have lost plus profits. That's why this is so uh, powerful, and it utilizes advanced mathematical algorithm, something they're about to do all of this. Okay, so this is life changing. This is brand new. This is crazy. If you have ever traded binary, you will know that this is groundbreaking. All right, so let's get to it. Let's watch the trade. So this trade will last for 3 minutes based on what I selected. So let's see if in 3 minutes if I will come out in profit or not. So we are not scared whether we lose this particular trade or not, because we still know we have additional 7 more trades to take. So if this trade turn out to be a loss, is okay, we'll take another one. Okay, so that is just it. Let's watch this. I'm just going to take one. Once I hit one winning trade, we'll just call it a wrap for today. This video is just for me to explain how the trade manager works. Okay, so I will be starting my 30-day trading challenge very soon. I'll be starting my 30 days trading challenge very soon. So once that starts fully, you guys are going to be seeing me doing a lot of trading and explaining a lot of things as time goes on. So you want to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any update I'm going to be dropping. All right, I'm going to be dropping even more strategy that you can use to trade this to make or to maximize your profits. All right, it looks like we're going to be hitting a win on this one, and that will be a good start. So right now we just hit a win. Yeah, so I think it's a win for us there. So we won that trade. So what do? We'll go back there and we'll select the first trade as a win because we won the first trade. So we'll select the first trade as a win and win for us. All we need to do now is click on this new session. So once we click on new session, it will clean up everything and a new session will start. So you can see the session counter has increased. So that's why I tell you that once you click on new session after you have won a trade, it will definitely give you, it will increase it. So that is how it works. So because I said it will be one win out of 8, so at any point within the 8th trade, at any point that I win a trade, it will be the completion of that particular session. I hope you understand it. If you don't understand it, please take your time, go through the recording again, watch the video all over again so that you will better understand it. That will be all for now. Thank you. Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Okay. Tick the bell notification so you get notified whenever we drop new videos because I'll be starting the 30-day trading challenge. Let's see how far we can grow this $500 account. I've already grown it from $500 to 520, 521. So we are going to be growing it, all right, steadily. Let's see how far can we go with it if we are to be trading with our own funded account, $500 funded account. How well can this trade manager help us to manage our trade? Okay, so that will be all for today. Thank you very much.